Alright guys, just a quick video today to show you all the operations of our all new micro color LCD display. So this is a display that will start to be used across many models of our bikes, including this one here, which is an Ace Plus, and also the Little Ripper so far. So the first thing we want to do is to power on the bike, press and hold the power button underneath, and that will power on the bike. Now to show you the layout of the buttons on this, power button on the bottom, plus and minus are on the side, and your menu button is up the top. Now we can cycle between 3 different views of the display just by single clicking the power button. So you can choose which one of these 3 that you prefer to use. And by single clicking the menu button, we can cycle between different data being displayed, such as odometer, average speed, maximum speed, range remaining, power of the motor output, as well as trip and time in use. Now, just like our other bikes, to turn on the headlight, press and hold the plus button, turns on the headlight. It also dims the display. Press and hold again to turn it off. And press and holding the minus button activates walk mode. This allows the bike to accelerate up to about 6 kilometers an hour without the need for pedaling. Now, to access the settings on the bike, we double click the menu button. Now, once you're in the menu, you've got 6 different items in here, and you can enter each one with a click of the menu button. So this first one here allows us to change the language of the bike, the system, which is metric or miles, or imperial, sorry, metric or imperial. We'll select metric. Next one under there is brightness of the screen can be adjusted, and then the time for auto off. And then we go back to the main menu. Moving to the next item, this allows us to start or enter a password to lock the bike. Different levels of pedal assist, so we can have either 3, 5 or 9 levels of pedal assist. Next one here is the wheel size. Now I'll show you this because on this 20-inch bike, 22 inches actually does give the most accurate speed on the speedometer. So leave that one at 22. Underneath that, we've got the battery, so this allows you to choose how you want the voltage of the battery to be set, either manually by selecting 52, 48, 36 or 24, or in this instance, we'll let the controller determine the battery voltage, even though this is a 52 volt battery. After that one, we've got battery indicator, so you can choose either to have the battery indicators displayed as voltage or either as a percentage. And then the next one here is the power indicator. Again, this either allows us to view the power via just power, off, or current. But we will do it as power, which displays it as wattage. And then the next one here is work mode. This is where we can select the wattage output of the motors. So you can either restrict it to 250, 500, or this bike's a 750 watt, so if we want it completely unlocked, we leave it at max. And then after that, we go back to the main menu, which the next one here is the advanced settings. To enter the advanced settings, the passcode will always be 1919. And then in here, we can adjust our speed limit, which the bike will come limited at 25 kilometers an hour, but we can go into that and set any speed we like as the limit, or just completely unrestrict it, usually by setting it at just above 50. Head back to the main menu here. Now this one here allows us to reset the display back to factory settings. We don't want to do that right now, so we'll go back. And then the next item here is things like the product info, so we can view things like hardware version and the software versions that are installed on this particular unit, and also same for the battery as well. And then heading to here, the last item returns us back to the main menu. Okay, and that concludes our instructional video on how to access and change all the settings and functions of our all new micro color LCD display.